Now imagine cycling from Vietnam to your hometown in Italy. Going through Nepal, Bangladesh, India, Iran, to name just a few of the countries, and all to help children with special needs.
Matteo Tricarico is resting his legs for just a while and is joining us now on the Studio One sofa. Welcome, Matteo.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're honored to have you here. You're a man with a cause, cycling for a cause.
Where's your bike?
Well, the bike in
The bike's getting a rest as well, is it?
Yes, also.
Yeah. So off the saddle for tonight to talk us through the bits and pieces. And obviously, I mean, I suppose, you know, given the weather conditions outside at the moment, not the perfect time to be cycling for you ahead of your next leg of the journey. Talking of that journey, talk us through it. 30,000 kilometres.
Yes.
Starting in Vietnam.
18 months ago.
18 months ago.
Yes.
Going through all the countries you just mentioned there, ending up in your hometown in Italy. When?
In before the winter, so it will be early October.
Okay.
2011.
And
Now you're just nodding away, you know.
Yeah,
Why?
I know.
Why?
Well, I've been always doing long distances bikes tour. Not as long as this, but about 3,000–4,000 kilometers. And then I've been always working in the field of the humanitarian business, helping children with disabilities, also for the Red Cross. So I decided to combine the two things together. I always wanted to see the Central Asia, so the subcontinent, and so I left Vietnam, where I've been working for the last 6 years, about 18 months ago, going through Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Myanmar,
Right.
Burma, and then the subcontinent.
Right.
And now I'm here in Dubai. Dubai is basically a bridge between East and West.
Yep.
And in fact, tomorrow I'm taking a ferry to Iran.
So what have been your most memorable moments on this journey so far?
Indeed, when I started, the sporty side of the enterprise, I mean, visiting places, and was the spring pushing me. Then I started to visit centers for disabled people. And that side is becoming less important than the actual humanitarian side. And believe me, the joy and the happiness I get by looking at children smiling, that they are so happy that someone is entering in their life for a short while, for a few hours,
Right.
and they seem to be so happy. So, you know, their smiles is something absolutely rewarding. And these are the moments. There are, of course, places where I have more touching memories,
Right.
especially in the poorest countries, mostly, namely in Bangladesh, for instance,
Right.
where I also stayed to do some volunteer work. Because at the beginning of the idea of the journey was really to go from Vietnam to Italy and stopping in order to stopping in centers for disabled to raise awareness on disabled people condition, because in developing countries they are the last of the last. There are more resources spent to save the tiger than for the children with disabilities, and they just need to receive extra attention, and
that's part and parcel of it. It's raising awareness, but it's also raising awareness for fundraising campaigns, because you're a non-profit organisation.
Indeed. I created this association called the charity, which is called Travel for Aid, and it's registered in Italy. And yes, the primary objective is in fact to raise awareness. And then if people want to donate, donate funds or whatever, they can do directly. As association, as a Travel for Aid charity, I decided not to work as a collector of money, although it is possible to sponsor the project itself. I'd rather be a link between the public and the actual organization or NGOs on the field.
Yeah.
The people who are actually working there, they deserve money.
Sure.
Right. But you're doing this whole trip, the journey, on your own. You haven't recruited anyone to go along for the ride?
No, I'm doing, yes, solo, by myself. In fact, I'm alone only when I cycle during the day, because often when I stop in small villages, in town, I have loads of people that out of curiosity, they come to invite me to their place, they want to know about my adventure, what I do. So it's not such a lonely journey in itself. Yes.
Talking of that adventure, you must have so many memories already after the last 18 months. Are there any very scary moments that you've had during the ride? Whether it be an injury, whether it be fear, whether it be danger?
No, so far I haven't had any accident, like road accident, or I've never been in a dangerous situation, at least that I was aware of. I often sleep outside. So far I've had an hammock that I would tie to 2 trees. In Dubai I bought a tent, because from now on it will not be so easy to find 2 trees close enough where to tie the hammock. So I will
You're always prepared, Matteo, always prepared. So what's next on the agenda? What's the next destination?
Well, after...
You've got a ferry to catch, haven't you?
I have a ferry in a few hours that will take me in 12 hours. I will reach Iran. 2 months in Iran, then in Armenia, Georgia, Turkey, Greece, and then Italy, where my parents are waiting for me. After that, I will see. Ideally, I would like to go back to Vietnam through America, still cycling. So from Terra del Fuego in Argentina to Alaska, and then Russia, China, and then I'm around the corner of my residence.
Amazing.
Hey, Matteo, thank you so much indeed for being with us. We won't keep you any longer, because I know you've got to get off to that ferry. Just to let everyone out there know, travelforaid.com to catch up on the whole journey. Matteo, thank you. All the best.
Thank you
We'll
very
go to
much
a short break now. Stay tuned, because after the break,